recently we have witnessed gender-based violence deaths throughout Kenya and even here in Nyandarua. These cases are quite many, and I really want to thank the President because when we went to him as women, elected women, he gave us a lot of support and he gave us even funds to ensure that gender-based violence is brought to a stop. And want to thank him for he gave us 100 million to go throughout the country. And I want to thank him too because he formed a gender technical working group led by Nancy Baraza. And I want to thank Nancy Baraza because she has requested us to do a memorandum of understanding, a memorandum telling her what we think should be done to ensure that gender-based violence is brought to a stop. And me as Mama County Nyandarua, I will be presenting my memoranda to Nancy Baraza. And one of the things that I'm requesting her to do is to help us to ensure that we have safe houses everywhere in the country. Number two, we are requesting that even the cases that are brought before the courts are hastened because we are seeing that these cases are delayed over and over again for years and years. And we have witnessed that even the victims are set free. And therefore we are asking that Nancy Baraza's technical group will work hand in hand with Parliament so that we pass laws that will ensure that the rights of women and the rights of men are taken into consideration. We are saying that we have neglected our responsibilities, first as parents and also the churches. And my request is that we should start talking to our children. I know that when our children get married, when they come back home, it is taken as if it's a shame to the family. And I'm saying that if this marriage is not working, it is better you get out instead of waiting until you're killed. And I'm also asking the church to do the same, to talk to the couples, to talk to the marrieds. Because one of the problems that I'm seeing in churches is that they have neglected their responsibility. We are busy doing other things. But when it comes to marriages, we have neglected completely. And therefore, I'm asking our pastors, our bishops, to start counseling. And this counseling should be continuous, not just when people are getting married, but it should be continuous. And at the same time, couples should be followed, even in their families. They should do their visits in homes to see how people are living. Because if you leave them, if you don't visit them, you will not know the problems they are going through. At the same time, our men are so afraid. They don't talk out. They don't say the problems they are going through. And I really want to thank our men, especially in Nyandarua, because I have started a program where I'm bringing all the men together. And I have seen that these men are starting to talk. They are seeing that the problems they have is not just them alone, but others are going through the same problems like they are going through. And therefore, I am continuing with these meetings. I am calling men so that we can talk. We can talk out. Because I know the problems that they are going through is out of maybe lack of funds, lack of finances. And if they do not talk, of course they get mental breakdown. And that is why they kill their wives, their children, and they hang themselves. And therefore, I'm asking for people to talk, for men to talk. Even the Bible says that, come, let us discuss together. I'm asking that even the men of this nation, and of course our men in Nyandarua, that we will come together, we will talk out, we will speak out. Whatever it is you're going through, other people are going even worse things than you. But when you sit at home, you may think that it is only you who is going through this. But when we come together, you will realize that there is no problem that is so big for God to solve. There is always equal opportunity. It's only that girls move very fast. And this is where we are right now. Before, you could not even see a woman preacher. Now there are many. Yeah? Whatever men are doing, women are doing better. Yeah? And they are doing equally. And therefore we have reached that position whereby we are equal. And it is not a competition. We are just helping one another. Yeah? And even in the family, it is not a matter of competition. As a family, I am pleading that there should never be a competition, especially when finances are concerned. A woman can bring 10,000 and a man can bring 5,000. This money is to help a family. It is not about competition. And this is where maybe men are getting it wrong.